Well, hey, y'all, thank you so very much for taking time to come over and visit with me over on Fritz Rochester's Heating and Air's YouTube channel. I'm Fritz Rochester. I'm a licensed Kentucky HVAC master contractor right here in Louisville, Kentucky. And guys, I wanted to tell y'all thank you so very much for taking the time to come over and visit with me over on my new series, HVAC Tool of the Day. Well, I guess it's not that new. This is actually going to be our 40th video. And guys, I'm sorry I didn't get y'all one up Wednesday, but after 40 videos, I think I'm going to slow it down a bit. I'm still going to get y'all some HVAC Tools of the Day videos up and HVAC Parts of the Day videos up. But I think I'm going to cut it back to maybe once a week. I'm probably going to do it on a Saturday, and I'll do my cook for y'all on Sunday. And I appreciate y'all watching those as well. And I wanted to say thank you so very much for taking the time to come visit me over on my Amazon storefront, HVAC Tools of the Trade, where I've got, man, I've got so many great, fantastic tools over there that I think would be an asset to any HVAC technician or any HVAC installer. So I'm hoping those that have not went over to view that will actually go over and check it out. And I've actually got t-shirts on there as well. And I did have them, and I still do, at the bottom of my my Amazon storefront on HVAC Tools of the Trade. But I'll actually start leaving a link directly to the t-shirts as well. But guys, what you're looking at here right now is the Supco FSC10, and it's a flame sensor cleaner. And I thought this was the cat's pajamas, and I actually wanted to show it to you. Guys, I actually got one off of Amazon, and like I said, I've got this in my storefront, and I'll leave a link below for y'all to click on it to go check it out. And I believe it's like $10 and some change, and free shipping. And I bought another one earlier from Johnstone Supply, and at Johnstone it was only $5 and some change. But I'm sure a lot of y'all that are in the trade, you know, can actually go to the parts houses. I'm not positive about every parts house throughout the United States, but in the state of Kentucky, you have to be a licensed contractor to purchase stuff from our parts houses or work directly under a licensed contractor. For instance, a journeyman, an apprentice, or a helper. But anyway, guys, I wanted to show you all this, and let me get set up here. I've got a couple of flame sensors. They're not really super filthy or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and try to clean them up a little bit. And we've got that one there, and I've got another one right here. So let me get set up here, and we're going to get right back with you. All right, guys, we're ready to do a little brief demonstration with our FSC 10 flame sensor cleaner from Supco. And guys, I actually shot a video prior to this, and I was utilizing the tool, and I guess I screwed up. I was actually doing it in the counterclockwise position, and you could just hear it crunching and making some god-awful noise in there. And I thought, well, heck, man, this thing must be cleaning a mess out of this thing. And what I actually did doing that, guys, is I actually dislocated the brush that's actually in it. So when I went to clean the next flame sensor, it was actually pushing the brush up. But I just figured from the instructions here, if you can read them, insert sensor into hole at the bottom of the case. Rotate sensor until clean. So that's basically what I did. So what I did, though, is I got hold of Supco, and they're super great people over there. And they told me, said, Fritz, we've been telling everybody to start spinning them clockwise. Okay, not counterclockwise, because it can dislocate that brush in there. But anyway, guys, I got a video for y'all coming up with that. But I just wanted to demonstrate this for you real quick. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your flame sensor cleaner right here and grab you one of your flame sensors. And like they said, you're going to merely just take it and insert it into the hole here. And what I'm going to do is just start spinning it as I'm inserting in it. So I'm going to get her on up in there, do our thing. And you can feel it, man. Oh yeah. And I'm going to bring it on out. I might do it a time or two. Bring it on out. It's pretty daggone tight. I'll push it back in real quick. You can hear it bottoming out. And I think it does a pretty daggone good job. Look at that. Let's go ahead and try our 90-degree one. Taking it clockwise, not counterclockwise like I did originally. Bring her on out. Alright guys, take a peek at that. So all in all, I think it's going to work out fine. And what I'm going to love about it, it's actually going to eliminate my steel wool, which I hated keeping this in my bag, man. I'll always wind up jamming my fingers in it and getting this stuff up underneath my fingernails. But then I moved on over to the Scotch Brights, and they seem to work out fantastic as well. But now I can retire these too. So I'm thinking this is going to be a handy dandy little tool here. But and I love the fact that it's got a little keychain on there, and I put it directly on my Vito bag where I know where it's going to be all the time. And I've got like one of those quick releases on it. But anyway, guys, like I said, I found a little fault with it, and I guess it was my fault because I was spinning in the wrong direction, and I actually freed up the brush in there. And let me show you. And basically, what I was doing was when I was inserting the brush, you know, it says insert it all the way. And what I was doing, I was physically pushing this brush up. And that was another thing too, guys. I thought, man, doesn't that look familiar? And then I thought, man, that looks almost like the 4-in-1 little plumber's brush here. The teeth in it and all. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I've got a video of that coming up, what I actually did to fix this thing. And I'm hoping y'all will come along and watch it. And I'm going to try to have that up in a day or so after I do this video here. But anyway, guys, I wanted to say thank you so very, very much for stopping by and visiting with me over on Fritz Rochester's Heating and Air's YouTube channel, HVAC Tool of the Day. It means the world to me, and I'm hoping you're going to go visit my Amazon store and check it out. And I wanted to say thank you, Supco, for all the great information that you gave me. And I reckon we're going to holler at y'all soon. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, we're right at 3, and I said like 2 to 4. So she's in that flame pretty good, and that's what it's all about, being in that flame. Now, if your furnace ever, you fire up and that, your hot surface igniter kicks in, and there's the blower. Okay, but and your flames go out like a couple of seconds later. First thing I'd probably go to would be that flame sensor right there. Get a little steel wool and polish her up real good. Well, first thing we need to do is remove that burner box. You got your 5/16?
Got it right here.
Take her on off. On the flame sensor, we read it in microamps. See right there? See that symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, go ahead and pull that female plug off there. And we want to take one of your probes and hook to that.
Okay.
Take your other probe and hook to the other side.
Okay.
And now we're going to test the microamps. Before we go hot, there's an order of operations, and I think you've already figured that out. So let's go ahead. Let's hit it. Let's see if you picked anything up there.
Okay. Yes, sir. Pressure switch. Igniter. Nope. Gas valve.
Good. Okay, now we're proving flame.
RGPH ream furnace again today, and if y'all been watching my videos, you know me and Fritz have reworked a lot of things here. Back in the spring we redid the wiring, went all the way back to the panel. I've got new wire that is grounded now to the furnace, and also we did that to the outdoor unit. Neither one of these were grounded before we did that. And then just recently here in the fall, he helped me redo the gas line, and now I've got a hard pipe through the cabinet like it's supposed to be. No more flex line rubbing on the side of the cabinet. And then we did redid the condensate. It all looks really good, and it's a whole lot better install. But I've never tested anything on this furnace before, and electrically it's always just ran perfectly and never had any problems. But I think it's now that I've got my field piece HS36, so Fritz is wanting me to do some electrical checks here, so I've got him and Sarge on here with me today. Hey, Fritz.
Hey guys, hey, how y'all doing? Sarge says hey too.
Hey,
What we're actually
Sarge.
going to do right now is we're going to look right underneath the main gas manifold right there, and if you can see, it's only like an inch or 2 inches to get to the flame sensor there. So what Ray's actually done, we backed up and punted. We've actually got a wire going in there that has a female to male side. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in series, and we're going to test the flame sensor itself, and we should be within. I believe it's on the flame sensor on the ring is 2.0 to 4.0. So let's let Ray get everything hooked up right there, and we're going to go ahead and do the fire system up. See what we got. You got it set to microamps, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, guys, we're reading 2.0 to 2.2, and that's the highest rating we got. I'm thinking that right now from the manual that I read, it states 2.0 to 4.0. I did look in there. It is a little dirty. Ray, let's shut her down and clean her up a little bit and see if we can get something better out of it.
Okay.
Okay, Ray, we're getting ready to fire again. You just clean that up, bro.
Here we go.
Here we go. Higher.
Look at that.
Sir, it boosted it straight up to 3.0 where you need to be.
All right.
All right, Ray, it looks like we boosted it straight up to 3.0 to 3.2.